I'm John Williamson, I'm a double bass player, and this is my first album as a composer and band leader. The influences that are most strongly reflected in the music, people like Lee Konitz and Warren Marsh, that school of melody writer. Charlie Hayden, the bass player, he crosses over between free and folk music and jazz and Americana, and all sorts of different influences seem to come together. Charles Mingus and the way that his writing has a sort of film music quality to it, but also the people in the band and the people on the scene writing at the moment. The way that I write is led by melodies. I write the melodies first and then see where they lead from there. And although some of them take a bit more redrafting, I always try to stay focused on what was the first thing that this tune was trying to say. And as a bass player, I think melody is what you're doing most of the time. It's usually a single note that you're playing, and even though that sits at the bottom of the structure, it is a melodic roll. So I'm joined for this recording by Alex Hitchcock on the tenor saxophone, Johnny Mansfield on the vibraphone, and Jay Davis on the drums. They're all just really beautiful musicians to play with, committed to the idea of bringing new music off the page and making it come to life. They're always making these decisions, navigating their way through what I've given them in a way that makes it really exciting. The album is being produced by NIKKI ILES, one of the foremost composers in this type of music. She's got a great instinct about music, and she has really high standards. There's an open and trusting relationship between us, which I think has enabled the music to take a really nice shape. We're joined by two guests. Alex Wilson on piano. I thought for a couple of the tunes it would be really nice to bring piano along, add a bit of extra weight and a bit more gravity to some of the textures in there. Alex is an amazing player. He's endlessly creative, adaptable, and really open and happy to try different things. The other guest is IMMY CHURCHILL. Her voice is direct and clean, but also incredibly warm. The tune that I've got her guesting on is something that I originally wrote with IMMY in mind. It's written by someone who is a bit of a magpie, so I hope it will appeal to a lot of people. There's lots of different stuff, something that pulls you in no matter what your preferences are or the genres that you listen to most.